Hello everyone, welcome back to the vlog. I know I've been gone a while, but like a lot's been going on. Basically just like moving out of like home and like into a new place, and generally like me focusing more on like my work and stuff. Yeah, so today we are having a shoot with a boutique. Yeah, it's On Point Boutique Miami, and we are going to be shooting basically some fashion editorial, you know, type images, essentially. Like, what do I expect from this shoot? Well, I expect great pictures, obviously. We're gonna be shooting by. Hold on, let me just. By the way, do you guys want to say hi to Brandon? Brandon, say hi.
Hey people.
Hello. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna be shooting maybe by like these rocks and stuff, and essentially like hopefully get some great photos. I hope you guys enjoy this vlog today, and until then, let me try get you some B-roll of something, until, the client arrives.
Yo, what's up guys? So you probably can't hear me because the music is too loud and I was out of frame, but anyway, okay, going to a dark spot. Alright, I think I am in a weatherproof room, as weatherproof as possible, soundproof actually. So today I am doing videos for a boutique. It's called Boutique Miami, and yeah, so I'm doing a couple videos. The boutique is also called On Point. There's someone in the bathroom. It's glad.
Right, so you might be wondering, Remy, how did you move out at 20? And you're only 20, why'd you move out? Let me take it back to the beginning. I work at a company called 14th Avenue Digital. We're a group of young creative mavericks. I co-founded it, and I am a co-director of this company. And essentially what we do is digital, we like take your business digital. So digital marketing, social media management, film, photography. We're like a marketing agency, but like with a like way broader spectrum of services that we offer. And essentially, we've had like a rapid growth, because in our country, our services are needed more than ever now, especially also with like COVID-19, etc. Yeah, essentially. So what should I answer next? Oh yeah, so we started in an office, and we moved to this home now, and we're hoping to make it we are making it an office in the suburbs type thing. It just cuts out like less walk-in clients, and it just makes you look way more professional. So essentially that's what we did. And with living together, you know, it's very interesting, but we're getting used to each other. I personally, like, I don't really have any problems with like people here, and I don't think anyone else has any problems with anyone. We all just like fit in really well. Not to say that we're the best of friends, but we're really good. We're really close, and yeah, we're essentially brothers. Yeah. It's been an interesting experience moving in. You know, I like essentially own nothing, so like going to my mom's place and asking for blankets and packing up all my clothes. You know, I didn't think I'd get anxious about it, but like the night before, I felt like, I'm gonna leave my mom alone. This is sad. Alright, so now I'm gonna move it over to Taku, and maybe he can tell you about like this moving in process and like moving out of home and just in general pursuing like film and photography as a career in Zimbabwe, etc. I guess that's... How's that composition, Mr. Video Man?
What's up, guys? So, it's been fun being at the new house. Been an amazing time, a roller coaster, right? You know, lots of people, lots of movement, in and out, in and out. Not feeling like home yet. Maybe that's the idea. Maybe not. But yeah, it's cool to leave where you work. I mean, unless if you're a mortician. Yeah, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. But yeah, doing film, photography, and you know, always being in your workspace, always being in the studio. That's like super fun. It's like super fun. And also just creativity in general. Like, you're so creative, your mind is open, and all that. But yeah, I'm preaching to the choir probably. Yeah. Also, new dynamics, like, you know, doing everything on your own, like everything. In a third world country, like I'd feel like most young adults are very dependent on their parents, because their parents, you know, have stable incomes about now. I mean, you know, you can't be a parent with no stable income. Well, you can, but I'm trying to be politically correct, but yeah, I'm just saying it's a slippery slope. The more you try, quicksand.
No,
anyway.
I didn't say you're like this.
Exactly.
But you're actually...
No, I don't...
Shit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let that go. But yeah, so dependent on our parents, because our parents have got stable jobs and stable incomes that they got years ago, and now employment and all that is at an all-time low, like globally. So, you know, as a young person moving out of home, especially if you're living in a country like Zimbabwe,
it's so scary, bro.
Yeah, the only time people move out of home in Zimbabwe is if they're leaving the country. I would imagine that's the only time.
Yeah.
Very few people are moving out of home to go and live elsewhere, but still within Zimbabwe. Very few. But yeah, we've done that, and it's pretty okay so far. It's pretty good, actually.
It feels great.
I'm not even gonna lie, it's pretty good. And yeah, but you know, you just have to keep working hard. And you know, there's now a lot more sacrifices to be done. Doing things you don't want to do, doing things that you don't have to do, you know. But you just, because you've got to make that rent, you know. You've got to make rent, you've got to make groceries, you've got to make, you know, a lot of other nitty-gritties, you know, paying the Wi-Fi bill, paying your data bill, you know, buying new equipment. All of that now has to fit in. So basically, you're a parent now. And things like equipment and stuff, those are your kids. And you need to take care of them, you need to send them to expensive schools, but which simply means you'll be buying a new lens for your camera. I guess that would be an expensive school. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, so far awesome process. I'm so excited to see what the next 6 months will be like, you know. But also I get anxious sometimes, a lot of anxiety, because you know the future is uncertain and just always afraid of what may happen, but always trying to stay positive, always be positive.
So Tauku, like I've been like you and I have been lone rangers for like a long time. Like basically had no team. Well, I guess we were each other's team at certain times, but then like most of the time it would be like Tauku's at his house doing his thing, and maybe I'm in the city like shooting with the friends or whatever. How do you feel like teamwork has like impacted essentially, you know, your life, I guess? Because you know, I feel like personally it would have taken me long to like start living in my own house, like if I was doing this thing alone.
Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. I always say that. I grew up playing a lot of sports, you know. I was always a team player at school, team sports, cricket, soccer, volleyball. I loved those sports because it was all to do with team. There was no one individual star, you know. You could have one guy who could do everything. I mean, who could score all the goals, but if the goalkeepers, I was a goalkeeper by the way, if the goalkeeper sucks, then that counts for nothing, you know, because you're still letting in more than you're scoring. So ultimately, just watching that guy hack away at that looks very angry. Anyway, ultimately, the team effort, it's a different dynamic because, you know, you've got to incorporate other people now, especially in this field where you're so used to doing everything alone, where you think you know everything, especially in your field. Like if someone told me something about video, I won't even lie, the first instinct in my mind is like,
would you fuck off?
Sorry.
I went to University of
Yeah,
YouTube.
you know, I was like, fuck that, bruh. You know, I've studied film for 4 years, not like at film school or anything, but like online, watching tutorials and all that, you know, watching movies, reading what I can, watching master classes. I've done that for like a span of over 4 years, you know. So there's nothing you can tell me about film. There's nothing you can tell me. That's what my mind literally says. But now I've been learning to unlearn things so that I can learn something new, because it's very important. You know, most times I'm missing a lot of shots, maybe missing angles, because I've become boxed, and someone else in my team can see maybe an angle that I can't, which is more dramatic, you know, more powerful, and maybe I should be shooting from that angle, and they tell me. So, you know, I've been learning to receive information, you know, receive. Don't let it bounce off me, but, you know, absorb it, let it soak, you know, and also see the other person's point of view and where they're coming from with what they're saying.
What's crazy is we have like an argument like almost every night, like, as like a company. Not like argument in sense of fighting, but it's more of I don't know. They're like unintentional meetings. Unintentional company meetings, yeah. And a lot of the time I find myself arguing for the sake of like combating someone else's point instead of arguing to listen and learn. So yeah, I think that's been a thing that I'm learning too, you know.
Yeah, brainstorms at 14th become literal storms sometimes, you know. And then we all now end up as a team having to fight the storm. So yeah, it's a crazy team building process.
I think it's great though, because everyone is so passionate about their work, and that's how we always ensure we have like the best product possible.
Exactly. Quality is like number one, because everyone wants to win, you know, not individually, but everyone wants 14th Avenue to win.
Yeah.
So if someone raises a mediocre point, it's gonna be challenged. If someone raises a good point, it's gonna be challenged. If someone raises a great point, it's gonna be challenged. Not because people just wanna challenge, but people really wanna, you know, exhaust all cons before we go into it, so that when we're now halfway within a project, we're not jumped by a sudden, oh fuck, we didn't see this coming, you know. So I think that's a nice thing about having a team, is everyone really, you know, reads through the lines, all possible lines and loopholes, and sees whether this plan of action is beneficial long term, short term, what it is. And it really gives you an overview and an understanding of, should we continue with this or should we not. And yeah, personally for me, that's one of the great things I love about being in the 14th team, the fact that, you know, you've got, you know, people have got your back, even if, you know, sometimes you feel attacked, but you know people have got your back.
Yeah.
That's like a great feeling. That's
no
a great
one's trying to harm anyone, you know, in a sense.
Yeah. So yeah, team, what happened?
It's getting towed, I guess. We're in a new neighborhood and we don't know any of our neighbors, and they don't look like they want to know us.
They don't. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Get that one. But yeah, was that a kid crashed?
I think so. Is it going to that
It's
hot girl's house?
Yeah.
That one with the AirPods?
Yes.
Ah, man.
I don't think she's hot.
Okay, she's not hot, but she's pretty, you know?
She's okay.
I think it's cool that, like, she drives with AirPods and, like, she's like...
I think On Point is here.
Alright guys, so my client is here now, and one of the models that we'll be using for today is just getting dressed. But essentially, like, we're gonna be shooting mostly clothes, yeah. And this is what we have. They have like yeah, I guess a super wide array of like clothes, because it's a boutique. Do you mind if I mention your boutique on camera? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's On Point Boutique Miami. Amazing clothes. Yeah, essentially. So I think I'm gonna skip over to me taking some pictures of stuff, and the spot that we will be using for these photos is actually right here behind me. Yep, right there. Yeah, essentially.
Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina, with my Angelina. Oh me all down. Anytime when I see you for the club or the television, your body.
So I'm now going out to suburbs for one more shoot, and then I will come back. Home. Yeah, because I need to get some lights from. Ah, frick. Okay, because I need to get some lights from a friend. So. We are off. I obviously can't vlog and drive, so. Alright, so now I'm by Josh's. It got a little chilly. Yeah. Yeah, so he's coming through, and hopefully we're gonna continue vlogging. Oh, by the way, shout out to Puzzle Moments, Ricky, for lending me this lens to it's like absolutely amazing. I just borrowed it. It's the Tamron 24-70mm. I really like how I'm able to vlog on my 80D with it, because yeah, they're just a perfect couple with the because of the flip screen, etc. So yeah, just gonna wait for Josh now. He's here.
No.